El Jefe, Mr. Glass Half Full, the revival.
Welcome back to New York Revival, where it's not just sports.
It's entertainment.
Yeah, and it's beers and bars.
Let's go.
We're at Biggie's in where?
Carlstadt, New Jersey, baby.
Carlstadt.
Yes.
Carlstadt.
Right off of Pennsylvania Plank Road.
Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But we're like 8 minutes away from Giant Stadium. Just came from Friday's practice. So we're going to do a quick recap for you. Another good day in the books.
Dude, offense still looks sharp. Like, the defense held their own. I'm not going to say like one side dominated the other side, but, defense held their own, but offense, DJ still looks good, man. DJ still looks good.
Let's start there. Daniel Jones looks clean. He looks sharp. Like the ball's flying off his hand. He's accurate. Didn't see too many, like I would say 1 or 2 incomplete passes.
Yeah.
Like pretty much on the day.
There wasn't an emphasis on downfield plays today. I feel like there was yesterday, but he was sharp. He's connecting on all the short passes. I got no complaints. I don't know about you, man.
No complaints. And
Yeah.
we're not saying, yes, it's camp, right? And they can't sack him. They can't do all those things. But we were at camp last year. The difference is huge. And that's
Worse.
we're comparing it from last year's camp. Not saying this is exactly how he's going to play in the season, but it looks better than the Cowboys practice. I'll tell you that much.
Well, we were talking about that, right? Like, Dak's out there throwing like 3 to 4 picks a day. And, practice is practice, but we'd be a lot more pissed off if DJ was throwing 3 to 4 picks a day.
Yes.
Right?
It's just practice. But if your quarterback was coming off a season where he led the league in interceptions and then he's fucking firing off interceptions every 5 minutes in practice, you'd be worried, right? And he's going to cost the Cowboys $60 million next year.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress.
What did you like? What did you like most today? What stuck out to Hefe?
Well, what stuck out today, Paris Campbell getting more involved.
Nice. I like that.
He's been kind of quiet through camp. You haven't seen too much of him. I saw at least 3 or 4 plays today designed for him where he was the read. He got it, catch and run kind of thing.
He's going to be a big part of this offense, man. I'm excited to see what he does motion-wise, just out of the backfield, and he's going to be all over like a Swiss Army knife. But I like what I saw out of him, and to me, Waller's always just a unit. It's good to see him out there, but what stuck out was nobody's talking about Saquon Barkley. It's wild because he's having such a nice camp, but like he's like an afterthought at this point. Like everybody's talking about Hodgins, Waller, Paris Campbell, Hyatt, and you got number 26 back there just quietly going about his business, quietly making plays. And there's a beautiful double move that he put on Beavers. And it was the same thing he did yesterday. I put the tweet out. He used him down the field as a passing option. I think that this is the year you see a little more of that, and that unlocks everything.
You're seeing more of the stuff we've been hoping for. You got speed, major speed on the team, and Barkley lined out wide. What linebacker is gonna? You're either gonna.
Good luck.
It's either gonna be a penalty or a completion, and that's exactly what happened. He put Beavers. Speaking of Beavers, didn't have a good day. So we like to keep it positive here. And we were big on Beavers, still are, but it was not a good day for him. There was a penalty where he didn't get off the field fast enough.
Wink was pissed.
Dable, Wink and Dable flipped.
Dable was pissed too.
Dable flipped the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like you heard him all the way on the sideline screaming his ass off. We liked it though.
We like
a
little bit of spice at our coaches, right? Just a little bit of spice. So I like when our coach listen, there's a player's coach. He is a player's coach, but he will let you know when you messed up, right?
Yeah.
He'll let you know. And I'm trying to keep it a little PG-13 here. Great people around us.
You can hear the bar noise.
Yes. We are in the middle of it.
Hi, Estelle. How are the kids? Good? Speaking of, Barkley looked good. Obviously, he's catching passes and everything like that. But the run defense, when they were trying to run up the gut, there was nowhere to go.
Good luck.
Absolutely nowhere to go. So it was Barkley in space where he was doing damage.
Running game was not doing much, but I'm not too worried about the running game yet. Our defense, our front seven, dude. Our front seven is going to be able to stop the run, and that's without Aziz in there. Who maybe it's for the best when Aziz is not in there. Run defense gets even better with Hattie out there. But listen, Noah Ojolari, Waller had a light day of practice. Hyatt had a light day of practice, and what we want to say is, please let Evan Neal be okay because we heard he walked off a little bit. I was worried because I saw Pert in there. And
which was a red flag.
Yeah, we're like, why is Pert in there? What's going on? It turns out he's injured, but he walked off a train. Let's see. Hopefully, fingers crossed for him. We need a big year at him.
Yeah, the other bright spot for me, we were talking about Paris Campbell and all the speed that he brings. Flott went step for step with him with a pass breakup, and it wasn't a bad throw or anything. It was just a really good defensive play. He stuck with Paris Campbell every single step, broke up the pass. It was a nice play.
Yeah, listen, they had, but for whatever reason, Darnay's still getting first team reps, and I hate it. I hate it.
He was on the field.
It feels like it's a waste. I feel like they keep pushing this down our throat. It's time for Flood to take over, and seeing him break up that pass is like something that put it's a feather in his cap. And I hope that takes over the reps in the preseason game and stands out.
Yeah. Overall, though, this will be our last visit at camp this year.
Good off season, right?
Yeah.
We got 2 in.
Yep. Tuesday night, we're gonna be back here at Biggie's.
Oh yes, listen. We want all our Jersey folks, all our New York folks, whoever can get here, please get here. It's right next to the stadium. There should be no reason you can't get here. It's a very good spot. Remember, Biggie's in Carlstadt. Put in your GPSs. Figure it out how to get here. And we'll be here having a couple beers, having a good time talking Giants football, right?
Shout out to Art Stapleton, to Biz from Giant Insider.
Yes. I saw Emery Hunt out there.
Sean Marash.
Yes. All these guys. It's great getting down there and mingling with the crew, right?
Awesome.
It's nice. But,
that's a recap.
Yeah, I think that's it for this summer, and preseason's next. Let's have ourselves a season, boys.
Go Giants, baby.
Go Giants. Let's go.